Burada. Mira.
All right. Well, chat went ahead and let me know that my mic was muted. So, see, this is why you got to catch me live, because I don't have the editing skills to go in and fix this later. So, of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, we are continuing Prestige 8. We are on our Iron Man run, and I explained all of my decisions so far, and it didn't matter. So that's kind of frustrating. But thank you very much, chat. And see, this is YouTube. This is why I got to be here, because otherwise you're just gonna sit in silence for 15 whole minutes. Oh my word. Of dead air, which is bad. I thought you were gonna say something silly ages ago, but I thought you were just chilling. No, sorry. I have been talking this whole time. Okay. Well, good news is we are right on time. We opened our first dangerous glade. We finished before the first storm hit, or the second storm hit. With our blight from the sky, it is imperative that we get this blight post up and working for storm 3, because we are going to start hitting this later. And then we are trying to open up 1 glade a year, so we're going to push this way. These guys I'm going to fire because this is a good time to do it. And we can actually put a couple of harpies in the leather worker where they will be very happy. I'm going to set a cap of 100, say that they can make fabric out of whatever, and let's get to it. Was enjoying the sound of the storm. I'm glad you like it. It is a very soothing soundtrack. I think I can handle Hostility 1. Maybe not. Maybe. I think we're alright. We never built a harvester's camp, so I should probably do that. Beavers are about to get pissed. That's fine. I've got a pile of wood, but you know what? I think that's actually better in this case. And, you know, it means that I'm going to have to delay opening my second glade, but that is okay. Because it's very important that I open my second glade right as the storm finishes, so that we can get it done before the next storm hits. Whatever it is, I don't want to be dealing with it and the storm at the same time. So, looks like it's just going to be a consolidation year. Ooh, free coal. I'm not going to produce a lot of ale. I only have beavers who would drink it. 10 amber every time the trader shows up is a nice economic boost. And training grounds is amazing. I've got lizards and harpies who both want to use. Yeah, let's actually lock that in. What are our negative effects? We have Blight from the Sky, which it does a Blight Rot Cyst times the year every year. And that's why we need our Blight post this early. Absorption, burning cysts take longer, so we're going to get a lot of cysts, and we're going to take longer to burn them. Buildings producing building materials produce less. Gathering speed is decreased, and then of course our usual debuff. And since we are on Prestige 8, we have all of the Prestige debuffs up to 8. Let's go ahead and Lizard, because I've got a lot of Harpies already. And we will throw a beaver in here. And you'll notice that there are no glade warnings, because we are hungry for artifacts in the Citadel. There's not a whole lot of bonuses that we can unlock without getting artifacts, and so we are playing next to the modifier that turns off dangerous and forbidden glade warnings. Now, of course, it's pretty easy to avoid the vanilla glades, but sometimes we'll try to open what I think is a dangerous glade, and in fact get a forbidden one, and that will be quite the clenching experience. Go ahead and make ourselves a market. Small forager is out of stuff. That's fine, actually. We will instead fire these guys. Get out. Move the camp over here. And fire these guys to put lizards on the trapper's camp. So there we are, just gently making ourselves some more space, clearing things up. We are missing, we need, so we got 5, 6, 7, 14 housing. 2 beaver houses and a lizard house sounds fine. Gets us to 20 housing. Serve ale, have 3 rain collectors. I can't do this fast enough. I don't think I have the parts. Use clearance water. I think I can commit to eventually using clearance water, sure. Oh, we already have to get beaver resolved to 24. Let's go ahead and agree to get it to 30, sure. Why not? There is our blight post, so we will drop a lizard in here. And we're going to say build a cap of 10 for now. We'll be able to open up this glade next year. Sahilda showed up. Hi, Sahilda. Okay, you don't have much that will help me with my food production, which is what I'm really looking for early on. Fuel burning longer is nice, but I don't really want... I've got a decent amount of food right now, though it is starting to go down. But I think I'm willing to risk it for another year, so we're not going to buy anything or sell anything. We're just going to sit. Yeah, I definitely didn't have the parts to make a lot of rain collectors, but I need to make one because a lot of Forbidden Glades use rain collectors, or use Spark Dew, rather. Or it's not Spark Dew anymore, they got rid of Spark Dew. They use the various rainwater types. Yep, blight rot cysts appeared. But that's why we're making the fuel. Queen's angry, but you know, that's because we're not doing anything to calm her down. Tons of building materials, though. Houses going up, that's good. We're going to fire all of our woodcutters. And we're going to plonk our way into our next one. Let's go ahead and toss a couple of harpies. We are out of wood. Let's go ahead and stop making planks. Okay, so that's going to cut that down. As much as I don't like to do it, I feel like I need to allow the burning of coal during the storm. We will want a makeshift post. And what do I have the most building materials of? Definitely fabric, far and away fabric. So we will want 7. None of this, none of this. We want 7 here. Okay. We've eliminated our cysts, so no danger of anyone losing any villagers. I do want to go ahead and get this open just as fast as possible. We've opened a glade, and our dangerous event is A problem. Well, it's not that much of a problem because we need 12 tools or 30 incense, right? And we're about to have 10 tools. So that's not really a problem. There's no food in here, though, and that's a bit annoying. Oh, kiln's good. That's a good way for me to make bricks and lets me get rid of this thing. What do I need to repair the kiln? Probably tools? Probably tools. Okay. Also a press and an explorer's lodge. Okay, that's solid. So this is a really cool glade. It's just the problem is we don't have anything to deal with this immediately. It takes us a minute and a half to make tools. So we're not going to have tools in time. We're not going to have incense in time either. Let's go ahead and fire this guy. We're going to call him immediately. We're going to say, stop making anything. So you just deliver this. Let's go ahead and, hey, 10% chance of bonus yields is huge. 40 water skin for every full reputation of sand through resolve. No. Movement speed plus 1 global resolve is decent. I'm not doing copper extractor, not on this map, not where I get free spark to. Let's go with without restrictions. Without restrictions is a good way for us to get bonus tools. We want lizards. There's tons of lizards there. Okay. So with you doing what you're doing, I think this has to be lizards for now. And we want 4 bricks. So we're going to set a cap of 4 bricks. And put 2 harpies here. Okay. So we currently have 8. This guy's going to finish, and then we'll have 10 tools. We need 12 tools to do this. So you need to sell me 2 tools. Nothing, I mean, this is pretty good, and that's pretty good too, but I don't think it's worth rushing. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. No, it's not worth rushing. Okay. So what that's going to let me do is let me immediately go here with this, and we're going to do this with tools, and we want the +3 global resolve. That's huge. Free incense, always nice, given that I've got a religious species. The ancient tablets can get sold, and that's a lot of planks. So let's go ahead and do this. And they'll be able to finish, maybe not before the storm finishes. 230. It's going to be close. We might finish this just as the storm's hitting, but we're not going to have, we're not going to do this. There's not going to be a negative there, so I'm fine with it. Fire both of these guys, and replace all of these with beavers for their juicy chance for double production. Let's go ahead and turn on planks and simple tools, which should be great. We're going to turn off bricks because as soon as they're done, we're going to go rebuild this kiln. Packs of building materials are almost there. Stick a harpy in here. Harpy in there is already doing what they should be doing. I think what we want next is probably some comforting walls. Get that nice global resolve bonus going. 2. You guys, yeah, you're not doing anything. Let's go ahead and just move you right over here and try to neaten up this corner. So that is, of course, going to get us to the next hub level. There we go. Basically instantly. There's our building materials, so we can turn this off and kick you out for now. We don't need provisions here because we can get provisions here. So unless, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. More planks, more tools, more bricks. Very nice. Also, hey, let's go ahead and grab a herb garden. Plantation? No, herb garden. We're going to get an herb garden in case we find anything like that. I've got a pile of bricks, so I can turn this in. We're going to take the apothecary here. 2 out of my 3 species love biscuits, so that's good. We're also going to pop 2 harpies into the stonecutters camp up there. $230, $240. They're going to finish 10 seconds before. That's excellent. Okay. This needs planks and bricks, which we have. Let's go ahead and rebuild. And your thing is that we get each unique service building adds 2 to global resolve. So that's 1, and this is going to be 1. So then we just need another service building here, and we'll have so much services. I don't like packs of crops. 5 provisions should be pretty easy to do, and lizards are very easy to make happy. So that's what we're going to focus on. And we want another lizard house. Just as soon as we can. We'll build walls right up to the border. Of that glade. So that's done, and that's good. And this is done, so that's good. And for this, we have everything we need. So let's go ahead and rebuild. Also, that's going to let us fulfill brawling, check, check, and education, check, check, which is good. Plus this wants us to make training gear, or lets us make training gear, I should say, which is quite nice. So all in all, I think this is a pretty good start. Now, of course, I don't want to deal with the negative effects. And look at that. There's a reason to open up a small glade. I don't know if you spotted. There's a little fertile ground peeking out just underneath the foliage. Everyone's housed. We have 20 people. So that means it's time for some aesthetics buildings. And I am feeling decorative fungus. Sounds real nice. So let's put some decorative funguses around there. Got a pile of wood. We're going to go ahead and move this way. And just open up that whole area. Everybody's happy. Got a bunch of loose dudes. Now, we can do this with planks. It'll take 5 minutes. We're not going to do it during the storm. That'd be silly. But that is going to be another +2 to global resolve. We do not have any blight because we're keeping our hostility low. Okay, this looks good. This looks solid. Okay, so shift. Okay. Beavers getting ale would get 20% chance of doubling yields. No. 2 amber for every 6 trade goods. I don't want to make trade goods. Free stone when we stone. Let's absolutely take bonus stone. There is so much stone around, and that is going to let us make both bricks and trading gear. And trading gear will make our lizards happy. It'll also make our harpies happy for various reasons. Let's go ahead and get... Ooh. We've got food in both of these. Lizards is our smallest number of people, so we'll go with lizards. That's a cloth building. And with how much stone we're going to get, let's go ahead and say that we can make training gear. And don't make provisions just yet, but do make training gear. And we're going to set a cap on this of double the number of people that can use it. 17 times 2 is 34. So we are going to set a cap of 40. We're just going to round up. And then we're going to send 3 lizards to rebuild that, giving us the option of luxury and cleanliness, which is pretty good. Building materials, we don't... Oh, we do have enough parts for another woodcutter's camp, and I think I want a 3rd. Solid. And you know, I'm actually going to put 3 lizards in the kiln, and we are going to make up to 100 coal, up to 50 bricks, and then 40 jerky. We're going to change this to coal. Small trapper's camp is out of meat, but that's fine because we've got 2 other sources of meat, so they will be able to keep meeting. Sahilda, again, hi. Plantation's not bad, especially now that I've got a pile of ancient tablets that I can sell. Plus fabric. Okay. So, first off, I do want woodcutters moving faster. Woodcutter speed is great. And then the plantation, if I get more fertile ground, that could be huge. And then more flour, because our current best way of making flour is through roots, and I don't have anything to grind the roots with, but roots are really inefficient. Roots, you don't get a lot of roots when you plant roots. go ahead and stick a beaver in here. I think doing this and then favoring lizards is probably going to be enough. Yeah, low on food's not great. We need one more house, and I'm feeling a lizard house. Harpies are mad, but if I do that, we should be fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and move these guys back here. And what else can we do? We have a forager's camp we're not currently using. Let's go ahead and fire however many it takes. That should keep our people happy for a moment. And in 44 seconds, this is going to finish and switch from being a massive negative penalty to being a +2. So that's going to be a huge swing, happiness-wise. I know we're low on food, but we shouldn't be starving. There we go. And now lizards are immediately blissed, which is great. That's going to get us that over there. With how blissed our people are, I'm going to let it play out for 15 more seconds. Okay. Turning that in gets us a pile of meat. That's great. Our herb garden, I want it to be harpies. Not because they get a bonus, but just because thematically I like the idea of it being harpies. So let's make this lizards. We'll make this harpies. And for now, we're going to say just roots. Just roots, please. Let's run this road. That's not where I want that road. There we go. Now, that is very far away from storage, which I don't like. So we are going to move this here. We're going to delete that. And since we are getting bonus stone road, I think I can justify this. We're just going to neaten up that area. Boop. And then we're going to run a road from here to here, and we're going to put a warehouse right there. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Rotate this and make it beavers. And we are going to clear out this area to try to get a coal mine operational. Beaver Resolve looks pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. That needs planks and parts. which we can delete this, because I don't have any source or reads at the moment. We just needed that for a order. Now that we have fuel coming in, right? I can put us on the... Oh, we are on the coal standard. That's why we have so much wood. That's wonderful. Okay. And final order is a bunch of wood and some provisions. Sounds amazing. And it is the storm, so it is time to... lose all of our wood choppers. And let's take a look at our second hearth location. Okay. I mean, I don't love that it's not symmetrical, because like I would put it here normally, right? But I just ran a road through here, so I think if I go like that, I can end up putting a bunch of decorations around this side. And be okay with it. Maybe not stone just yet. But what we are going to do is put a pair of lizard houses, like so, and a pair of harpy houses, like so, and start on our second hub. Should be pretty good. Year 5, second hub going. I don't have much in the way of... Well, no, I've got plenty of planks. It's just they're not up. And of course we are out of food. But, like, I think we're all right. Because this is the year where we're going to start farming. There's our storage, which should make certain trips faster. And I should make this a stone road as well. Just to get those roads... or get those trips down. We're making coal. Love it. Okay. Beaver. What am I doing? Just hold down shift. Just hold down shift. And I need 3 more beavers from somewhere. Hostility reduced when we sell goods. Hostility reduced when we sell goods. That sounds great. I would love to reduce hostility. The small foragers camp, we can switch to be lizards. So that this can be a pair of beavers. This looks pretty balanced. It also fits with the jobs that I've got that I currently want to have worked. Quiet night from chat, that's fine. Now it is year 6, which means we are going to have cysts. And it occurs to me, resolve grows faster with every 2 villagers for luxury, but I can just increase carrying capacity ridiculously if I put a harpy in here. Oh, you guys are, you're not allowed to do stuff, are you? Let's go ahead and cap this at 200. More. There we go. And that is going to let us build a mine, giving us another source of coal. This still needs to go up because it's missing bricks, and it's missing bricks because I told them to make 100 coal before they did anything else, which they're working on. So that's good. Hi, Sother. How you doing? Oh, +1 coal when we coal? I mean, I would love more coal when we coal. That sounds amazing. So let's go ahead and just say we want to get 14, whatever that takes. And I'll sell you all my copper. Heck, I'll sell you all my tools. I'm not married to the tools. I'll sell you my incense. I'm getting that for free. And then we'll sell you some coal, because we're about to get more efficient coal making. Ranch is tempting. I love the idea of more meat, but I don't... I've got a plantation, right? I've got a plantation to power it, but the forum would let me... Let's see, leisure. We already have a source of education, but we don't have a source of leisure. And of course, I love the forum's passive. That chance for double yields, just such a massive economic boon. Let's go ahead and move this here. We're going to try to clear out some space for a forum. Yeah, that's going to be more efficient. That's so much in the way of coal. As promised, we got more cysts, but that's fine. That's why I've got my dudes in here. Let's go ahead and raise this to... No, let's not raise it. Let's go ahead and take them out, because they are going to build the town once we have building materials for it. Which we will get, I promise. At this point, we also will need a beaver house. Trapper's camp is out of trap. That's okay. We can, up here, there's... Excuse me. There is more meat up here that you can trap. That's good. Beaver house is going up. How are we doing on that coal supply? We're almost there. Wow, we have so much fabric. We have so much fabric. I'm going to fire you, and I'm actually going to put these to... Oh, that's going to give us a lot of bonus resolve. My word. Okay, now that we have 100 coal, we should be... Yep, we're getting bricks. That's wonderful. Both harpies and lizards are happy. What are you stuck on? You're stuck on bricks. Of course, everything's stuck on bricks. Okay. And we're going to open our way into this glade next year. And there is our forum location. So I'm thinking we go this way next. That gets us down pretty far, but not far enough. Let's go ahead and drop a forum here. And that'll pretty much let us finish off this side of things. Because what I can do then... Wall crossing here. Wall corner here. Actually, let's go ahead and just build right to the border. And we're going to put some more decorative funguses. Boop, 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 boop. And, you know, let's go ahead and fire these lizards and put them in the blight post. And for the duration of the storm, I will do that. And then we'll have services going for 2 of our species. Food seems okay. Tool production is super slow, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and, 2 more. And let's actually go ahead and connect pipes. And we are going to increase production speed and our chance for double yields to try to get more tools and planks out of here. We should have no cysts. We have no cysts. That's excellent. All right. How are you guys doing? You're making half bricks, but I'm all right with that. There's so much stone over here. All right, well, that is the start of year 7, and as always, that means this is where we cut our video. Not a whole lot of time taken today to get here. We're kind of speed running this, or rather slow rolling it. For some reason, opening fewer glades helps me cover more time and just have smoother runs. Regardless, sitting with me for an hour is a lot of time to spend with me, and I very much appreciate your attention. If you like the video, I mean, you're still here, so you probably do. If you can do all the wonderful YouTube things that make YouTube notice me, that'd be appreciated. I'm able to make a tiny amount of money on Twitch, and I would like to get some from YouTube at some point as well. So if you can go ahead and do all the wonderful YouTube things, I, again, love it. Regardless, thank you for being here. Thank chat for being here and pointing out that my mic was off for the first 15 minutes. Remember, you can catch me live, twitch.tv/DreadCanary on Monday and Thursday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I may start doing bonus streams or posting a separate kind of video on a separate channel where I talk about life or relationships and all the other stuff to get all those philosophical thoughts that have been brewing in my head for the last 20 years out into the open. So if you want to get updates like that, follow me on on Twitter at GhostFinchMedia. GhostFinchMedia, all one word. Regardless, have a great day, and I'd love to see you in the next one.